I'm doing this for you because of Dick LeBeau.
Dick, I was doing a show today.
Where?
So whenever you're ready, just let me know.
Right, hold on,
I was just trying to do the show.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I'm just waiting for you to stop talking, and then we can start.
All right, testing.
Whenever you're ready. All right, welcome back to the Shquibcast. We have a very special sober coffee and donut show. We're shooting early in the morning, and Dick took away all the beer, so all we have is coffee.
People, every now and then you're going to be sober so you can see what you're really not funny about. But we have Jerry here.
But we have a very special guest today. His name is Jerry Caruso.
Another paisan.
He's another I was going to say WAP. I was going to say WAP.
W-O-P.
This guy is a local comedian. Well, not local. He's all over the place.
He's all over New England.
He's an all over the New England comedian guy. He placed third place in a class clown thing. That's so cool, right?
That was a long time ago.
But
they just invited me, and I went, and the guy who won was a military cadet, which I love him. Thank you for your service. But he had 1,000 people there. That guy was going to win anyway.
Really?
Yeah, and it was my first time doing comedy. And I said, I'll try it.
See, I know there's he sent me like 20 pages of bio, and I gotta say I just skimmed it. It was a lot. It was a lot. I have all the documents here, and I'm like looking through it. It's like, wow, it's a lot. I'm telling you, I was supposed to read and be like, okay, you did. This guy, like a nice formal intro, but that's the one I pulled from it. So it was 20 pages of bio. That was a lot. That was a big email.
Well, because it's like testimonials where some people think I'm funny and I pay them off.
Yep.
But you know what? You don't have besides writing it out, you don't have a disc everything's
Do you have a disc, Jerry?
Well, I gotta get one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking a disc.
CD. You have a CD?
That's it.
There's links. There's the internet, Dick. He's still learning the
It's
internet.
6 o'clock in the morning.
there are
People, and
YouTube.
it's freezing in this studio.
Yeah, I've seen it. I watched it. I know.
Yep.
I saw too on one of your 20 documents that you're a host and you're a comedian and stuff. It's actually funny because I'm looking for a new co-host for my show.
Oh my god!
So
You see that? See that, Jerry? You see that, Jerry? You can try out for it.
Dick,
Come down here in a basement that's unfinished. Now you want me to come back again?
Exactly. So,
I was so excited to
Dick-
go through Johnstown, Johnston, whatever the hell.
Oh, we're
it
not in
is.
Johnston. We're in L.A.
We're in Los Angeles.
He tries to pretend that we're not in Johnston.
Yeah,
So-
I know. It is L.A. I should know because of all the smog and all the cold air. No, wait a minute. That's wrong. Whatever. We'll go with it.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
let's
what's your background? You know, I mean, you sent it to me, but I didn't read
let's
it.
tell
So
people
You didn't
for
friggin'
yourself.
read it. That's what it is.
No, but the thing
It
is,
was
to make
20
the show
pages.
interesting, we need to hear, the people need to hear what you
All right.
actually started out progressively, and then where you are today because of what you
regressing
did.
now.
Yeah, no.
Well, here's how it is.
You're progressing. You're on Shquib TV.
Right.
Come on.
So back
you really peaked.
You're
in
peaking.
19, I don't know if it was 84, and I won that class clown contest, and I placed third. I only brought like 12, 13 people. Then the second time I go, come back, I'm in the finals. I go, yeah, all right. And 3 of them came back.
Wow.
And like I said, I finished third, so that was great. I stayed in comedy for a short while, but didn't get anybody to support me, so I bagged out. And I was dumb. I was like Lenny Clark, Steve Sweeney, and all those legendary comics from Boston, and I just never went back. Until 1993, I took a dare from my company, and they said, hey, do a show at Nick's, and we'll follow you there. Whole busload of people, busload of drunks came to my show.
No. There's the whiskey man right there.
I probably wasn't born yet.
So listen,
You were born.
So they all came, and I did really well, and then I just didn't stop from there. And going like 6-8 years into it, I started to blossom on my own, got a cable TV show, started Comics for a Cure in 1994. I started teaching comedy at 1999. I sound like somebody we're just talking about.
Right.
And then in 2000, I had the cable show. In 01, I started acting. In 03, I started doing motivational speaking.
And
So
then,
since
and then
then,
in 2019, you became co-host of the Shquibcast.
isn't that
There we
amazing
go.
how it happened?
Here we go. See how easy it is,
See
Jerry?
what,
Yeah, but
see
Dick,
what
that
weapons
means-
to the head do to you? You know?
That means one of us is going.
And
It sits
Nick-
on the executive producer. See that guy in the end?
Peace out.
No, so I've been doing it, and now I have Comics for a Cure, which I started
Yeah, what
in
is that about?
1994. We do benefits and fundraisers for
Right.
anybody and everybody. I don't like doing political stuff because I charge them a lot of money, and I go red, so I don't care. Not everybody hates me because I like Trump, but whatever.
We look at.
We gave you a
love
Trump
him,
coaster.
love him. Oh my God, I want to
Do
take
you
it
believe
home.
that?
Love
you
it.
believe that?
But what I try to do is help out people. Like if there's a fire, someone call me. Like the son has epilepsy.
And
How's that?
this
Yeah.
podcast is brought to you by Nancy Pelosi, is our sponsor. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's such a
Yeah.
She's at home right now stepping on
Yeah,
grapes
yeah,
to make some
yeah,
wine for
yeah,
herself.
make
She's
some-
so cheap.
Yeah, but you don't want to drink that wine.
That's
No,
cool.
I
So
wouldn't-
It's got pieces of the wall inside the wine.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, she's trying to bring it out.
So
Well, she's
anyways,
crushing up the concrete.
so I help out any charities or people doing like Relay for Life for cancer, or
Yeah.
someone had a house fire. A guy called me, his son. It's so sad. I mean, I'm not trying to bring everybody down, but his son had half a brain removed because of epilepsy when he had birth. The kid still
my
functions,
God.
he's special needs.
Yeah.
But the family sets up a fund to raise money for other families. I go, how can I not be there?
No, you
How
got to
can
be
I-
there. You got to
But
be
it's
there.
like, to help out, and it's blown up. It's like
how often do you do that?
you could say between 2 and 4 shows a month, if not more.
Really?
Yeah, because there are so many people in need. They find me or I find them,
Yeah.
and they say, "Can you help?" And I try to keep the cost minimal because I want them to make their money.
Yeah.
Hey, I got
Oh,
a
exactly.
healthy
That's what it's
family.
about.
I got a healthy family. I got healthy kids. I got
Yeah.
grandkids. They're fine.
Yep.
I see these people with babies that need heart surgery. I go, "What are you kidding me? Imagine that."
I
You
know, I know. You're right, Jerry. It's
No-
very good of you to do that. You're a good man.
Well, I always want to make a little side note just before I forget. I went to Dunkin' Donuts this morning and I got a coffee and I drove away without getting the coffee, and now I'm the laughing stock of Johnston, Rhode Island.
Wow.
Yeah.
Someone got a free
He's a laughing
coffee.
stock everywhere, people. Don't get him into one state.
I mean, I'm the
Every
laughing stock of
state.
LA.
Everywhere.
LA.
They found him under a bridge once. He was doing comedy. They hated him so much they put him in a box.
Yeah.
So anyway, they wanted
You
to ship him
found
out.
them down
They-
here.
Actually, I had a question for you. Being now in 2019, and you know how the political environment is, not talking about politics specifically, but how do you feel about what's happening to all these comics? I feel like everybody has to be careful about what they say. Does that affect your comedy at all?
No.
So you don't
because
walk on eggshells? You just say whatever you want?
I shit on myself. That's my comedy. I make fun of the Italian heritage because I'm Italian. I talk about myself.
Yep.
And then
That's the best way to do it, Jerry. I do the same thing.
And it's like, if you talk about yourself, what can they get mad at you about?
Yeah.
One time, someone challenged me. It was in the lovely city of Lynn, Massachusetts. Lynn, the city of San.
I like Lynn.
The other
It's
side of
nice
the country.
It's nice
Yeah,
over there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is. Every time I tell crowds I'm from Lynn, they're looking for their car keys and their wallets. I go, don't worry about it. I'm all set.
Yeah.
But I did a show, and I said something like, all right, let's hear it for the USA. People are applauding, and I do jokes about the USA. And I say, look, no matter what you think, we're a united country. This is like about a year and a half ago. Honor your president no matter who it is. I've honored presidents who I didn't vote for. One
Right.
lady stood up, she goes, they should take you off the stage now. I said, what? She goes, you voted for him. I says, absolutely, and I'm proud to say it.
Absolutely. People are scared to say it. Why?
And she said,
She should leave the audience.
she said, I'm going to stay. I go, no, I want you to leave. I go, there's that sign exit. Go out there. She goes, I will not. She goes, I will not leave till they take you off the stage. I go, have a seat. And everybody
I'm going to be
started
here a
to
while,
applaud.
lady. Go to the shitter.
She left. She was crying. And then her 70-year-old husband stood up, shorter than me. I can't fight my way out of a paper bag, okay? I'm like
Dick can't
Michael
either.
Jackson, a light version of Michael Jackson. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Uh-huh.
So he's
Michael
looking
Jackson.
at me. Yeah, because did he
was
say
a
he
we-
was
that
a
was a
lover?
weird one.
Not a fighter. Did he say that?
He's a
I'm
lover,
not
but he's a pedophile.
Oh yeah, but I'm not.
You're not that
I'm
part of
not a pedophile. No, no. Oh no, stop. Where are we? LA's weird. So
Yeah,
is
I know,
Johnston.
it is. You get some weird topics
No,
of conversation, people.
but listen. So 70-year-old guy's staring at me, and I look at him in the middle of my act. I go, "What?"
Did he
He
wink?
goes, "You know why I'm here? I'm defending the honor of my wife." I go, "Go meet her outside." And everybody gave an applause. He goes, "I'm not leaving," and a guy escorted him out. He actually waited for me outside because he was offended I hurt his wife's feelings because I voted for Trump. I go, are you
Wow.
kidding me?
Are you
So
kidding
that's
me?
the only time. So bottom line, I don't talk about controversial topics. I don't need to because I make fun of my heritage. I make fun of me. The only thing I make fun of is I make fun of classic rock bands, how they're wicked old and they still talk about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And they're over 50. If not
You know,
60.
yeah, but what's good
It's like
about that
Dick.
is they can still do it.
Yeah, oh,
You know what I mean?
God.
And the best concerts you
Keep
ever
telling
go to
yourself that, Dick.
are the old rock band concerts. You know what I mean? You got Kiss, you got the Bob Seger, for crying out loud.
Look
One
at
of the
them
best
all coming
concerts
back.
I've ever seen was Bob Seger. But getting back to that, doing comedy is not an easy thing. We were on at the Improv doing comedy one time.
Right.
I mean, we were pretty good, but the thing is, we tried it in other places. So, depending on the genre or the people that come into the place, you have to change what you're talking about.
Yep,
you know
have
what I
to
mean?
alter it.
You have to alter what you're talking about.
Yep, you have to scope your audience. You have to look at the age range.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. You look at your genre, and you know in what town you're in. Like you're in Los Angeles, you're downtown
like we are now.
like we are here. And when you talk about the wrong, if you stop talking about something wrong, you on a stage you just go, here's what I go, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, who cares?
But I feel like you have to walk on eggshells, and you shouldn't have to as a comedian.
No,
that should be the safe zone.
As a comedian, people should understand.
I know. Well, but also, just a side note, Dick hid the box of donuts from me, so I'm going to go get those donuts.
Bring the donuts out here. Let's have a donut.
But he took them away from me. He doesn't want me to have them. He thinks I'm
People, you're getting too fat from the alcohol.
That's not true. I don't
That's
drink.
why
I'm sober.
We have a beautiful morning show today with Jerry here. We're going to bring pillows and blankets and stuff, but we said we got donuts. Jerry, good to see you.
Good to see you, too. It's great, because I know we kept in touch and said, one of these days, you know. But
yeah.
So
you guys know what? No, don't worry about it. I'm sober.
I wish I could, but I got a show at 1:30. So.
I'm sober, so it's fine.
No, thank you.
Dick, I would like a donut. Can I have one?
No. There's a heart-shaped one over there. You want that one?
No.
Take the heart
I'm going to eat the ones that Dick likes.
Oh, well.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, he is.
He's always taking advantage of that kid. You know, so let me ask you something. What brought you to New Hampshire when we first met?
Cynthia
You
Hudson.
guys know each other?
Huh?
You guys know each other?
Yeah, that's how we got on.
Are you kidding me?
What do you think, I'm famous? Jesus.
Do you think this show's significant enough to go on your resume after this is over?
Let me finish that other topic. No, of course it is. Yeah, are you kidding me?
I want to see this on the resume in the 20 pages.
Look at.
I want to be the 21st page.
If you guys are friends on Facebook, you will see that I have, and hopefully they leave all this stuff on. But I'm going to post something after I leave here and fly back out to Massachusetts. See how I make it
you're going to
work?
fly all the way across the country today?
Yeah, well, I'm in LA.
They're all over.
It's true, I know.
Well, or I'll fly home.
That's it?
No, I'm all set. Thanks. I'm afraid what's in there.
Herpes.
Check my seat.
Boy, that was good, people. See Dunkin' Donuts in the morning, coffee, beer.
It's the
and
best.
Coffee here.
Thank God for
And we have
Heineken.
Jerry here, one of our really special people.
And
that
in an
does a lot of work
alcohol-free
for
zone is awesome.
Love it. And it's like, you know, had to have you come out in the street and meet me because
That's okay.
directions from the phone. I was trying to go into a house that needed painting in a red car.
No, he said I'm in a Ford. He said I'm in a.
He said, "Where are you?" Let me move up to the corner.
He said I'm in a Ford Escape. And I'm like, oh yeah. But the thing is, I don't know what that is. I don't
Every
know
Italian
idea.
has a black SUV.
That is true, but I didn't know it was a black SUV.
You
I know what it looked like.
Listen, you say SUV to him,
Yeah.
it's some kind of alcoholic term. You're going to say, I got a black car full of beer. He'll notice you like in a second.
He said, "I'm not going for treatment. No way." But
They're going to take me away.
They tried to send me to rehab, but I said no.
why do Italians have Cadillacs and big SUVs and they're all black? You need the room for the bodies in the back.
They're very flashy people. I like being flashy. Definitely.
We don't have to be flashy, but we're
I know.
But we enjoy it.
My whole family's got black cars now.
Yeah,
They go,
everybody got
thank
black
God
cars."
you've seen the light. 63 years. They go, "We've only known you for 35. I go, "Close enough, you know." But getting back to that show, I was on that show where we had met, and this is definitely going on my resume.
All right, good. 21
what chances
pages.
do I have to be in a big studio?
I know,
with
and
dining room chairs, green walls that don't match, and
What do you mean don't match?
I
Jerry,
don't know what they match.
that's green screen everywhere.
But that's beige over there. Or is that peach? What is that? Is that peach?
I don't
know.
If you have it all the
White
same
over
color.
here.
It looks like
White,
skin color.
black.
It looks like
but
skin color.
this is actually, see, this studio
is
actually the home of Dicksta's Dishes, too, where Gilbert
right.
Godfrey did his
That's right. That's right.
And
And
Tony
Don
Lynn,
Rickles was
remember?
supposed
We did the
Don
interview with
Rickles
her.
supposed to be here, right?
Huh?
Don Rickles.
Yeah, then he
was
died.
Don
on
Rickles
us.
died just before he came on the show.
It's crazy.
I think he was so excited about coming on, he just croaked. I don't know. People.
Who else have
Just
you had
guessing.
for big guests?
Huh?
Who else have you had for big guests?
Magazine editor from...
Magazine editor, you know.
Was he an editor?
You know him.
From Cape Cod.
From Cape Cod, yeah.
I can't remember everybody's name. We go through so many people. For the last 8 years,
In other words,
we've
nobody.
had so many people. Not on this show, but
No, this is a new
throughout-
show.
So many people.
Throughout Shquib TV.
The local authorities. No, I'm kidding. They've all been here.
All right, we're
We
gonna.
had the police on here. Oh, that was only to arrest us.
Oh, I thought it was a group.
No, that was
He
you.
was drunk and disorderly.
What? Actually, no. I've been through one of Dick's arrests before. It was funny. Anyway,
It is
we'll
funny.
talk about it when we get back. We're gonna cut to a quick commercial break.
Quick commercial. We're gonna refill our
commercial.
coffees. Jerry gonna take a rest.
Heineken.
This
right
episode
back.
is brought to you by Nancy Pelosi. Thank you, Nancy. Thanks for your
Jesus.
I'm
donation.
off. I'm off.
We're out of here.
We'll be right back. All right, everybody, we are back.
Back.
With Jerry Caruso.
Back.
And
Hey.
he's actually going to perform one of his stand-up bits that he prepared for the show. Isn't that so cool, Jerry?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Jerry.
He's gonna go right into his bit. Here we go.
Go ahead,
Now,
Jerry.
Caruso Live, everybody.
Right now? Into the bid?
You prepared, right? I told you.
Yeah, oh,
about that.
God. Yeah, something like that, yeah. So
Here
my
we go.
mother don't come to any of my shows.
We're
Straight from Italy.
we're actually gonna go. Here's what we need is
Dick,
some
he's doing a
information
stand-up
from you.
bit. You can't be a heckler. This is the stage.
Listen,
Well, that's somewhat of it. Yeah,
This
it's
is
a
the stage.
stage.
And we're live with Jerry Caruso.
I never saw tile on a stage before.
well, it's
Wow.
the first time for everything, Jerry.
Well,
Look, there's a
it's
red
an
carpet out
Italian
front.
stage.
Audience, let me.
There's
give
a
me
red carpet
chair.
out front. Come on.
Crowd control, please. Crowd
Please,
control,
get back,
please.
people. Autographs later for Jerry.
And his,
Oh, me. Oh, okay. Hang on.
All right, calm
Go
down.
ahead, Jerry.
Here we go.
Oh, we are. Oh, we are. Shit. Oh,
I'm
sorry.
just putting him on the
Sorry.
spot. We didn't prepare.
No, that's all right. No, I
he
can
wasn't
prepare
prepared.
for-
I mean, what am I gonna say?
No, I'm prepared is good.
Oh, you are.
You can you just do some sampling over here. What the
I
hell?
do a
Just
little
do it.
sampling.
Go, do it.
I tell
And-
my mother, my mother see me do. She hasn't seen me do one comedy show in 25 years. I go, Mama, why don't you come and do comedy? She goes, No, I don't want to come and see you do the stupid comedy show. I go, Why am I? I've opened up for Larry the Cable Guy, Lisa Lampanelli, Anthony Clark. I'm on Comics from Cure. No, I don't want to come. I go, Why? She says, Because I laugh for you. That's what she, but that's people say, Is that made up? I go, No, she won't go. My
won't
brother
go.
won't go. He goes, Jerry, I'm kind of tired. I go, What do you mean? What do you mean you're tired? He goes,
How old's
"You
your
know,
family?
Huh? My brother's a year older than me. He's 64. He goes,
Wow.
I got a comedy show. His wife will go. The daughters will go. My nieces, everybody goes. My mother don't go. She won't go. Why I gotta see? You tell her the joke. I go,
Right,
well,
right.
that's the whole point of it all, you know?
Sometimes you're reluctant to swear if your mother's standing there, though.
Well, you know,
Or some of your family members that are women.
you always look at your family
Yeah, and you go,
members,
"Oh,
and
no."
you don't want to get into the past. You're still like, and then how
yeah.
you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
Dick, you're interrupting the show.
I'm sorry,
show.
Jerry.
Oh, it's like a.
This
oh,
is
it's
the Jerry
a live,
show.
Oh, yeah.
This is the Jerry show.
This is the Jerry show.
Yeah, you're auditioning for Dick's spot, so you gotta.
Why a spot? He's
impress.
got a good spot. He's fine. He's doing good. He's
No, but I
dressed-
need a new co-host. You know,
I dress like I'm from
shopping
Maine. I got
around.
the flannel shirt because it's but
I know you wear flannel. I have openly had an issue about flannels.
Why?
On the show?
Why?
I just don't. I mean, the last two guests had them on as well.
Who were they? I'm
My
curious.
brother and this guy.
Jerry, don't worry about it.
This
He don't
guy.
like flannel, and he don't like girls either, so.
That's not true.
See?
That's not true.
Here we go. Here we go,
Do you have
people.
a girlfriend?
Huh?
Do you have a
No,
girl?
I don't have a girlfriend.
Do you
We don't
plan
talk
on
about
one?
that. Huh?
Anybody you're stalking? No.
There's people here.
The girl at Dunkin' Donuts? That's
He's
why you
stu-
left the coffee there.
Yeah, I had to see
He's
her.
stocking, but you got lumps in the front.
Hey, listen.
Be
Let's
careful
talk
of
about
that,
the
Jerry.
State of the Union address.
Be careful, people.
I like that. He did a good job.
I think he did a good
He
job.
did a great job.
He did phenomenal.
He was he was so psychologically right at what he said that if the Democrats didn't stand up, they looked like losers,
They looked
and
like
they looked
idiots.
like
Right.
losers as it
Right.
was.
Right. It's true.
With Nancy in the back going like this.
I dodged that bullet. This is so good.
Or like when
Dumb
someone said
bitch.
to say
Yeah.
something, she's like this.
Yeah. Like to her people, like she's the leader of her people.
Right. No,
She's a tyrant.
How about Ivanka Trump, boys? Yeah.
Oh no, Adam's already had 2 or 3.
Well, that's all
He
right.
probably snuck some in his
That
coffee
means he
too,
likes
Jerry.
girls. That's good.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
yeah.
Who said that?
It's induced.
No, we're talking about the State of the Union address.
Oh, all right.
State of Union.
All right. What's the
He
state
did a
of the
great
state?
job. He did.
Yeah, he did a
Talk
great
about,
job.
and the Democrats like, oh, he's dividing the country. He is not. He was uniting it. He was honoring these people who made sacrifices in the Holocaust and the
Yeah,
war.
absolutely.
A girl with cancer. He did. That was
nice.
so
That was good.
unbelievable that he would do that. But everybody go. Everybody's finding fault, like, yeah, he was dividing. Well, how was he dividing the country? What did he do?
It's only the Democrats that say he was dividing the country. And look at all these stations. If you look at the Democrats, D-U-M people.
He thinks he
the
made that up, but he
Democrats.
didn't. It's,
No, I saw that on Ivory, Silk and Ivory. There it is.
Okay.
So anyway,
Whatever.
they come up with a Democrat thing, and I like it, so I use it. Thank you,
can,
Silk
yeah,
and
you can.
perfume, whatever it is. So anyway, we When
Get
I
Trump
come up
on
and I
here.
see-
That'd be great.
When he
Get
did
Trump
that, when
on
he
here.
did,
know.
oh, I'd love to. I did that. Me and him did one of his campaigns.
When he was
Did
at
you
the
really?
Trump
Did you
office.
see it?
No.
Oh,
I
we
gotta
snuck
see
in.
it.
Oh, you got to see some stuff.
Oh, I
Look
gotta
at
see
people.
this.
Trump for president.
Trump for president.
Everybody loves me.
Donald Trump.
Hillary Clinton came in on a broom, that bitch.
Wow, wasn't that funny, Jerry?
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
You got to see it. It's really funny.
We're back with Jerry, but I just want to say one little thing that Dick did. We had a nice monitor system, and Dick tripped on the wire, so we're kind of like blind going into this. I'd have no vision of this camera.
You can't see
yeah,
it
that
right
one,
there?
but I
Yeah.
can't see this camera. That's usually with a big monitor. Dick tripped over it.
I tripped over the wire this morning, people. It's 6 o'clock in the morning here in Los Angeles when you just wake up, a little
Yeah.
noise still around.
And
you,
he's the
people
one
still
drinking,
clapping.
and you tripped.
That's right. Well, I'm the one with the half a foot, so.
That should be a sponsor.
And 2 places,
I
people.
know, I know.
Let's not
I
get
think
this
it's his
wrong. 2
parents.
places, people, half a foot. One behind the zipper, one in the shoe.
Does Jerry
But anyway,
know about that?
huh?
Does Jerry know about that?
You know I shot my foot off, right, Jerry?
What?
Did you know I shot this foot off?
No.
Yeah, shotgun. I dropped it.
Just flip the shoe. Watch, show him.
Look.
Oh, I believe you. I see nothing there.
It's like a
Oh,
catapult.
my God.
It's like a catapult. I was trying to shoot my foreskin off. I missed. But anyway, here we go. Back to Jerry. Sorry, people.
Back to Jerry.
Welcome
Jerry,
to the family edition of Shquib TV.
No, we're just going to take a little moment. Actually, we're going to start with Jerry. A moment of thanks to Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, for
Jerry-
sponsoring this? Oh, yeah. It should be like this.
No, it should be like this.
Yeah. Oh, the fake clap. Yeah, the fake
The
clap.
fake clap she's got.
Trump actually likes her. He says he respects
He says
her.
he's. Yeah, he does.
And I think he does. He doesn't mind a fighting spirit.
No, he
as long
don't.
as he wins.
He's fought all his life to get where he is.
Yep. No.
He's
God,
fought
yeah.
contractors and builders and masons and plumbers and everybody there is to fight with during a construction project
Right.
on a tower.
He's the guy.
He fought with.
Yep,
I mean
he's the guy.
that's the life that he had. So you have to you're always on a defensive. So he's used to this stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
And
First
the
businessman
reason
is
why,
the president.
and honestly, Jerry, the reason why I like to have him in there was because to bring out the people needed to see what was in who they're electing.
Right,
All right.
that's right.
So they see at the front their face, but they don't see what's going on in D.C.
Yeah,
so when
that's
I
right.
said drain the swamp,
He
was
did.
right. He
Yep,
was the guy
he's
to
doing
do it because nobody else could have done or taken
doing
the
it.
shit
Yeah.
that he takes
I could have.
to be on that show. I mean, to be on that show.
Before the two, yeah.
to be the
Before
president.
the two, yeah.
But you know what I'm getting at? And that's why I adore the guy. You know what I mean?
Know what I would have liked to seen though? A Bernie Sanders presidency. That would have been cool. I bet you're really opposed to him, right?
No, I don't like a socialist.
I don't want socialism.
I think he would have. I
And
think
that was
he
a
would
good
have
thing in
been.
the show too when he said it.
Oh,
And
God.
that State of the State. He goes.
We're
There'll be
not-
no socialist.
That's right.
Country. This will
That's
never
right.
be a socialist.
Big
country.
round of applause.
Oh yeah, from everybody.
Yeah.
Even the Democrats.
Because they know.
Yeah.
And they're trying to bust his balls.
How
to
are
get
you
him
going
out
to
of
take
there.
money from people that earned it? Why should they get like that stupid Ortiz?
Don't you
broad?
think everybody should have
she's
access to
brutal.
healthcare though?
She's
Huh?
Don't you think everybody should have access to healthcare though? Don't you think like
I
it's just a
think-
human right?
It's not a human right, but see,
Don't you
there's
think-
some things
doesn't
that
that
there
suck?
should be.
Right.
I mean, people should.
Right.
I mean, if you're born, you don't have. What choice do you have? You're born.
Right.
So
Right.
you should have access to healthcare. I think that's a true thing.
Right.
true.
You
true.
know. So, but other things that
So
people
something like Bernie,
expect.
don't you think that would
No,
help?
if
but
they can all get listen, if the independents, the Democrats, the Republicans can all get together,
That's
right?
what they gotta do.
and
That's
get
what they gotta do.
one thing accomplished
Right.
for the people, which would
Right.
be healthcare.
Healthcare. Yep.
That would be a wonderful thing.
Affordable health care. It
Yeah.
has to be affordable. Remember a long time ago, the HMOs, the GMOs, the ABCs, the yada, yada, yadas, all that stuff that came out? It was affordable. Then they started getting greedy, these HMOs, like, oh, charge $25 a copay.
I'm stuck on the
30,
GMO thing you said
35
last night.
Yeah, whatever.
GMOs
You know
not
what I'm saying.
healthcare.
ABC.
Just thinking
You're
about
drinking, whatever. Doesn't matter. But I mean, they just started, I think the companies get a little
Well,
greedy
listen.
and
If,
started
if
charging.
you listen the other day to the president's speech, I don't want to keep hopping
No,
on this,
no,
but
it's okay.
here's the thing: if he's right, if you look around in all these other countries,
Are you saying
they
I'm
don't
right?
they don't get the same prices as we pay. Like if we pay $50 for a prescription, but other countries are paying $8-10 for the same stuff. You know what I mean? So why can't we go outside and bring
Right,
it in?
right.
See, Pfizer's got the lock on it.
Yep.
There's like 5 or 6 different ones that put a lock on it so they can keep the prices up.
That's
now
right.
they give the doctors trips around the world. You
Yep,
sell this, you
that's
give
right.
this, you give this. You got to stop all that shit.
That's right.
That's the problem.
That's it.
I can
That's
go to
true.
Canada. What I do now, I get
Canada.
a prescription. I look it up. I call CanadianPharmacy.com. I go on there. I look for the same thing I got, It was $46 I paid for it. Over there, it's $1.60.
Oh my God.
$1.60.
Want to know some hypocrisy at its finest? Is Rand Paul got like?
What was that noise?
Oh, just another coffee I'm opening.
Yeah.
What was that noise?
Oh my God.
Rand Paul, he got mugged and he got like beat up, and he was a big against universal health care, and he goes to Canada to get surgery.
Yeah.
Right,
You know what I mean? What a hypocrite.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a lot
Right.
on the Republican side. It's like that. Like they say
But
it's
again,
a talking
like-
point.
Just
But when
like
it
he
comes down to
says,
it-
if they all get together and said,
Yeah.
like, let's straighten this out. But so if
But I
Trump
feel
has
like-
an idea, somebody else says, oh, it's Trump's idea. Let's
Yeah,
crap
yeah.
all
No,
over
they got to
it,
get
you know?
together. It's stupid to be the way
It is. It is.
This is a country of 1,000. You know, it's not even just the country now, because you need to motivate the world to be the same way. Because why should
That's
everybody
true.
put their own people down? I've met
New
people.
World Order.
It's true. But
It's a wrestling term.
I was down in Washington.
I know.
I wasn't
Think I don't
down.
watch it?
I was down in Fort Washington, down in Washington D.C. area, right? And listening to people's talk. I did a DIY down there, and
DUI?
the plight that you had to pick you up on the corner. They dropped you off at the stop sign.
You're staying here tonight. Good. Maybe a week.
No, I'm gonna lock him in his trunk in the
So
cold.
we're up 2 weeks. I'll put him in my black SUV. Nobody know the difference. What's that noise? The muffler. Yeah. My exhaust is going.
No, that's his exhaust. He farts like a bastard.
No, that's
this
not
kid.
true. That is so not true. Stop. Don't keep bringing that. He keeps bringing that up. I'm so opposed to it. I don't like.
He
I
don't
don't like
like
comedy.
farting.
I don't like it at all. I don't talk about it. I don't do it. And he always says that. And he puts me on the spot.
People, if
So
you
it's
ever
not
see
true.
him using
I gotta defend
cologne,
myself.
if you ever see him
Stop.
come out of the bathroom with cologne,
Listen, this is why
it's
I need
because
a new.
he farted.
This is why I need a new co-host. Jerry, thanks for.
Thanks for agreeing, Jerry.
All right, guys.
Huh?
I gotta have one more of these, and it's,
He's gonna have
I'm
Love.
gonna
love.
take one more
It's-
commercial
listen-
break.
Yeah,
Huh?
I'll take one.
it's love from me to you, people.
Oh, the heart.
Oh, that's.
love from me to you.
Oh, look at
Happy
that.
Valentine's Day, Jerry. You want to bite half of this with me?
No, I'm all set. I like you, but not that much.
Thank you.
Yeah, there we are, all set.
Sorry about that, Jerry.
No.
All right, guys, we're back with Jerry, and he actually prepared a second stand-up bit for us. That he's just gonna go right into the bit. It's so cool. I mean, like, it's so cool that he's prepared. I'm so proud.
I'll do it.
I'm so
It's a-
proud of
You
you.
got to be
Shut
prepared
up,
on this show,
because
people.
Alcohol does that to people.
I'm just
I'm
proud of you.
Exactly.
I'm just
I'm
proud.
kidding,
I'm like a
I'm kidding.
proud dad.
That's
You know?
CPI sponsor, Heineken.
I know. It actually. When
We have
Nancy Pelosi
sponsors
was
all
there.
over the place,
That's
Jerry.
his parents.
That
Heineken.
one we don't. Well, we love Heineken too.
Oh, I do. Oh, believe me. It's the drink of champions. Trust me.
Absolutely.
But this episode is brought to you by Nancy Pelosi, so let's not
Oh,
not
God.
undermine her contribution to the show.
A lot of
So,
work for that man. So let's hear it.
unprepared, prepared set. So I talk
Yeah.
about aging rock and roll bands, right? You
Yeah.
know, they're up in their age. And when I was 18, I liked classic rock, and these bands are still doing it. Fast forward to now, I was 18. How old are these bands now? They're over 50, over 60. Mick Jagger turned
Like Dick
75.
Jagger's 72.
Like Dick.
I thought it was 75. Is it 72?
Is it 75? I don't
You
know. I
look
know
it
he's.
up.
I thought it was 72. Maybe it is
I'm
75. I don't
almost
know.
sure it's 75.
He looks so good. He's probably 65. But listen to this.
Dick, you're not supposed to. This is a
If you
stand-up
go-
bit. What are you doing?
Well,
Oh, it is?
It's interactive audience.
oh, it's an interactive
yeah.
audience.
Oh, so,
So one of my favorite ones to do, I always say, tell these rock and roll bands stop singing about sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Yeah.
Why? Because they're over 60. Sing about the truth.
Yeah,
No
okay.
sex, meds, and Social Security. One of my
Yeah,
favorite
true.
bands would be either Metallica or Bob Seger could do this hit. As I walk down to the mailbox, what do I see? A coupon for some denture cream, a card from AARP. So I say to myself, you're elderly. Well, here I am. I've got to go again. Here I am. While I'm up on the stage, there I go in my adult diapers again. And I know it's old age. Right?
Old
Isn't that good?
It's like Dick. It reminds me of him.
Here I am on the road again.
That's right. That's right.
I love that. That was great, Jerry.
Yeah,
I'm gonna add a laugh track.
People, hold
Thank
on
you.
a second.
Calm down. Don't rush the stage.
Stay down there a minute.
But I like
And the dogs too.
See, and the nice thing about when I write song parodies, I'll listen to a song and I'll just rewrite it.
Yeah, I do the
you
same thing.
But and I think it's the greatest thing
No, he
because you can
doesn't.
share it with all the audience because kids know classic rock. I mean,
Yeah.
grandkids.
I know more kids that like classic rock and
Yep,
roll
Kiss.
than there are today that like the.
I'm
the
not one of
shit.
them.
Well,
Yeah, you are. You like.
I don't like classic rock and roll.
Yes, you do.
You know?
I don't.
There's some
What's your
songs you
favorite
like.
music? Who's your favorite artist?
You would know. It's not even worth saying.
Go ahead. Who?
The Neighborhood. Ever heard of him? No.
Yeah, the neighborhood.
You
I
heard-
was just
oh,
out
yeah.
in the neighborhood.
Oh!
I didn't like it.
I like the neighborhood.
No,
My old neighborhood. I like.
Okay. Anybody else?
You like Frank Sinatra?
I like Imagine
You like
Dragons.
Sinatra?
I do like Sinatra because my father likes
Sinatra's good.
Sinatra.
That's classic.
That's
yes.
classic. But I don't like classic rock and roll like that stuff. Like Dick likes that.
What?
He got arrested to Ted Nugent once.
Well, yeah, I was singing Ted Nugent in
Rango
Narragansett one
Tango?
time. I was singing Wango Tango, you know, just banging my head around and everything recently. And
a few years ago.
and there was a cop watching me, and they got me for drunk and disorderly, but they didn't say I wasn't drunk. I was just disorderly. So I don't drink.
4th of July.
Yeah, that was 3 years
No, you don't
ago.
drink though. You don't drink.
I don't drink. Only on the show.
Oh,
Only in the show.
And most of the time when I'm drinking, I open up the bottle, pour it up, put water in it.
Yeah, that's what I just did too.
No, you didn't. Yours
No,
was
you
real.
didn't. No, you didn't.
I got a witness
Jerry
here.
Fizz, pal.
Can I get a witness?
Can I get a witness?
Now, that's
You
classic.
gotta give me a
That
break,
is classic.
Right?
That is classic. So you don't like any old groups? You don't like the Beatles?
I do like the Beatles.
Well,
See what I mean? Like, he doesn't know what classic
Rolling
music is,
Stones.
Jerry.
Rolling
no,
Stones.
no.
Okay,
That's a
okay.
hard
I like
no.
the Rolling Stones.
ELO.
I don't know what that is.
Electric Light Orchestra.
That's a little Italian kid. He sings a lot.
Oh,
like opera.
Italian.
ELO, ELO. No, ELO.
Oh, is that a
Electric
joke?
Light Orchestra. That's what they are.
Oh, I never heard of him. Being an Italian, I never heard of him. That's crazy.
Assisted living thing. No, that's another
What's your
joke.
favorite band?
My favorite. I love the Beatles. I go different genre. I like Boz Scaggs. I like Michael
too.
McDonald.
Yeah.
I saw them both in concert. They were
Yeah.
great. Except Michael McDonald sounded like a howling dog. And I said, down boy, but it was Michael
Oh, here comes my
McDonald.
dogs now.
Yeah, then the guy comes
Son of a gun. I said,
Doobie
stay out of the
Brothers.
studio.
I like Tower of Power. Do you like Tower of Power?
I never heard of it.
No? Go listen to Tower of Power.
Never heard of it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Still
Yeah, of
a
course.
young man.
Yep.
Baby. Ooh, don't get your hand off my leg. will you? He liked it. He liked it. No. But I mean,
State of the Union.
on the way up, I was listening to talk about variants of music. David Bowie, and I was listening to Cream.
I got Cream in it.
Cream?
Cream is great. You got,
I got the album.
yeah.
Oh,
Cream is
I've
great.
had the
But he also has
Eric-
cream
you
that
know
he puts
Eric
on
Clapton?
his
You know Eric Clapton?
cock.
Do you like Eric Clapton?
Of course.
No.
We just listened to one the other day.
I know, but I wasn't listening. It was on
I
Pandora.
Shot the Sheriff.
Yeah, but you didn't shoot the W. I know.
Right,
But his
so
son fell out a
see?
window.
There we go.
His-
The guy
I don't
doesn't
like
know
it.
anything about
I
it.
don't like it. I know it, but I don't.
You don't like
it.
classic rock, but you
No.
like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like classic rock, but I listen to it.
I
Yeah.
don't like
I love it, but
Don't
I
put
can't
words in
stand
my
it.
mouth on my show.
Say that slower. I love the Beatles and
I don't know, Jerry. He doesn't love anything.
Coming from a guy that wears plaid, I can't take too much. What you're
plaid
saying.
is good.
It's
Nothing
not
wrong with plaid.
No, it's not. It's not.
Jerry, he complains about my crab. Now, come on.
What's wrong with the crab? He got a crab. What's it? You need crab. Stop.
He has crabs.
Well, that's good. That's
But look at.
I'm in
Don't
the
you
right
be proud of
seat.
me wearing an American
That's
shirt?
a good shirt. That's a good
Isn't
shirt.
I'm a proud American.
You are a proud American.
Yeah, I'm a proud
I don't know
socialist.
how proud he is, but
You're not a so-
I'm
oh,
a
yeah.
proud socialist.
Ah, Dick.
no, he's not. He's no
not.
socialist. He wouldn't be on the show,
That's
people.
right,
I'm telling
that's
you right,
right,
now.
that's right.
No socialist
Free
on this
healthcare
show.
for all.
No socialists like classic rock. I don't like classic rock, but he named all the classic rock.
Yeah,
bands.
yeah, exactly.
Nancy's
exactly.
my queen, Nancy Pelosi. Thank
Nancy
you.
Pelosi is your queen. Go get her pregnant.
He's a queen.
I want to see this queen. Get it, people? Wink, wink.
Do you want
Okay.
Dick, do you want Dick voted for Hillary? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
I would never vote for
yeah, I'm gonna doubt that.
Yeah, she didn't. She might run again.
Yeah, oh, that'll
Oh,
be
I saw that
rule it
last
out.
night.
Like
She
what
hasn't
Trump
ruled
will
him
say.
out. Yeah.
How?
Trump will say about anybody who's running, I should be so lucky.
Yeah,
It's so true.
He don't care who it is.
You got a good
You know,
Trump impression.
crazy Joe Biden. I should be so lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, he's so funny when he
Bernie
does
might
that.
run again too, though.
It's
Who?
I would
Bernie.
love to see that.
You
Bernie
see
versus
him
Trump.
at that speech.
Listen,
Which
Bernie
one?
ain't running because the Democrats don't want him to run
They don't
because he'll
want him to
ruin the
run.
race.
Yeah,
Well, because he's against the people that really run the world. You know.
Yeah.
The
well, you
big-
know what?
Big pharma, big
I
banks.
like Bernie personally, but some of his views are bad.
Oh, his views is
You know?
scary. You know.
You can't hate people personally, but you can hate. You don't, and not even hate. I hate the word hate, but you can dislike somebody, but you
Right.
can't. I mean, personally, you don't dislike, but you might dislike their thought process.
I just love
stuff like that.
socialism so much, guys.
No, you don't.
He does like
likes
socialism.
classic.
He goes in the bathroom, farts, shits,
No,
burps,
that's
and
not
comes
true.
out with Ralph Lauren polo to hide
not
it all
true.
people.
That's
That's
not true.
socialism.
That's because he wants a social after that. That's
Yeah,
right.
he wants to socialize after that.
So
yeah.
you get a girlfriend? No.
Oh, the State of
Jerry.
the Union address was.
You're gonna stay out of that.
Here
What do
we
you
go.
guys? What do you think about
When's the
that?
last time you had a girlfriend? Don't tell me.
The State of the
Never.
Union. Fake news.
Did you go to prom in,
It's
in
fake
high
news.
school?
I
Did you
no,
go
I
to
don't.
prom?
No, I didn't.
How come?
Because I was like creating things. I was filming. I didn't care about that shit. State of the
Nudies?
Union was
What were you
great.
creating?
No, but
It
that's
was
fake
great.
news.
It was great. You like Ivanka though? You were saying that. You
Yeah.
like Ivanka?
Yeah.
That's good. That's a start.
That's half the battle. You can see it from TV.
Yeah, that's good.
You can see it from TV up close.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna kiss that TV. He's
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make out with Ivanka. That's what he's saying.
Listen.
The bigger the TV, the
All right,
better
Jerry,
she
but
looks.
The cool
Likes the
thing
bigger
about
screen.
Jerry is that he has jokes ready to go. So let's
Here
hear
we go. He's gonna start. He's gonna start.
Let's hear one. Let's go.
What's it?
Come on, let's hear
Oh,
another
yeah,
one, Jerry.
all right, I got to tell you a joke. So I do
let's
a
hear
lot of
this.
shows at the Hope Lodge. It's for cancer patients. They could stay there.
Where is it at?
It's in Boston. So
Okay.
they stay there. It's right down the street from Dana-Farber, which is
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh,
And they
yes.
could go get their treatment and stay in that house for nothing.
Right, yeah, I
Free,
know.
Cook their own food.
Yep.
But sometimes companies will sponsor dinners. So I
Right.
do a free show for them every month because it's the right thing to do. Me and my friend Paul Duran, so we go and do it. And,
Wow, good
and
for you.
One of the cancer patients, he's been there for a few months. He goes, I got to tell you a joke. He goes, will you put it in your act? And I have to. So he says, this guy's driving a cab. Beautiful nun in the back seat. He keeps looking in the back seat.
A beautiful nun.
nun goes, she goes, why do you keep peering at me? Is there a problem? He goes, sister, I must confess. I've always wanted to kiss a beautiful nun. That's been my fantasy. She goes, puts her
Dicksta.
hand on his shoulder. She goes, don't apologize. It could happen if you meet the criteria. What's the criteria? 2 things. She goes, must be single, must be Catholic. He goes, I'm both. She goes, stop the cab. They were in a beautiful area, and he pulled over. He goes in the back seat. She gives him the longest, most sensual 5-minute kiss. He couldn't believe it. He goes back in the front seat, starts driving her back to her destination. Then he starts crying. She goes, my son, do I detect tears? He says, yes, sister, I'm sorry. I lied. I'm not single. I'm not Catholic. I'm married. I'm Jewish. She goes, that's okay. My name is Kevin. I'm going to a costume party. It's such a great show. And this is a cancer patient.
That's
who told me
cute.
that.
See,
Wow.
see, people.
That's so cool.
Calm down. He's still
Yeah,
talking.
whoa.
Pray for cancer patients.
I met
Absolutely.
They
I
have
met a
regular lives.
I met a nun at a bar once.
Basically, yeah.
Where's that Alky?
Basically, everything he said
Where's
so
the
far, we're
Alky
gonna
go?
delete.
Where'd he go? Here he is. He's coming back. Dr. Heineken.
Dr. Heineken.
Oh, that's a good name.
Look at
Oh, no. You had to say that, Jerry. He's going to clean me
That's
out.
the problem. We're in
That's the last
LA.
one, too.
We're in LA. It's 8:41.
Oh, you can buy
Someone-
beer here all night long.
Dick, are you done? I just want to. Sorry, know if I could continue my show or not. I'm just wondering if you're done talking.
Okay, people, here we are.
you're
Again,
back. Oh.
we're back on film here with Jerry.
Yeah,
Let's talk about some more stuff,
Well-
Jerry. Or another act you want to do for us, because you're a wonderful, wonderful person.
yeah, but Jerry. But here's the thing. Jerry has to go. He's a busy dude. He said, "Adam, I gotta go at 12," and I'm like, "What?" Like that. That's why he said it.
You want me here all day?
Well,
This
no,
Hotel California.
yeah, but he has to
Can't
fly
get it.
back
The
across
Eagles,
the country.
and he hates the Eagles,
He has to. Oh, I do. He had to fly across the country, so he's got a flight to catch. So Jerry, just say what you have to say. Say what you have to say to the world. Yeah.
What's your thought process?
What's your thought process?
My thought process is
After
I
learning
took
about
the
what
wrong
we do, what you
the
do.
wrong turn and I wound up here. It's all right. No.
Yeah, most people do.
My thought process is comedy's a gift from God. If you
Yep.
can make people laugh,
Yep.
you can help people out at the same time. Do
Absolutely.
it. And you make people laugh. You may brighten a day physically, mentally, emotionally, financially,
agree.
what they're going through.
Yep.
You make them laugh. Look at that. I thank God for that gift. I thank God I could come out here and do stuff. And I got another show at 1:30 and another one at
What are you gonna say to
9
the
o'clock,
atheists?
huh?
What about to the atheists? What are you gonna
atheists
say?
are all right. I mean, they, it's so funny. Atheists will talk, but they'll use God. Like, thank God. I go, oh, why'd you say that for? But it's like, do you ever?
Dick's a democratic atheist. It's weird.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. Do you want me to keep talking about you are? You're more of an atheist.
Let's
than
talk about the
everything.
State of the Union.
Yeah.
how about that State of the Union again? How about that Trump? How about Bernie? Your friend Bernie.
Yeah, I do like.
But
Bernie.
I mean, it's like it's just a gift, and I like doing it. And Comics for Cure has been successful since 1994. We're still doing it. I got
Yep.
great guys that work for me
Yep.
and girls sometimes, and we
Mm-hmm.
do shows. And anybody give back. Don't get me wrong. I get paid for a lot of stuff I do. I enjoy headlining. I like being the last act. I like taking it home and
Yep.
doing what I can to make
Absolutely.
people laugh. And especially like I told you, that woman that rushed the stage and give me a kiss. She's 69. And
Did you
what
make
was
a
her
mic
name?
noise?
Jean
What?
Nate? I don't know what it was. What?
That's like my grandmother. One time this lady says, she started kissing me right time I was dancing in
you're
the bar.
who?
Some lady. She started kissing
You
me.
just said
I
something
said,
about your grandmother
"I had a
and
no,
kissing
no, no.
you."
But listen to the story
Okay.
here, douchebag. So anyway,
Wow.
But anyway,
I am.
I'm sitting there, dancing and shit, and she kissed me, and she leans over and says, "Oh, want to go out and all this after this?" And I smelled it. I says, you got to be shitting me. She smelled like my grandmother. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
my
she got that
God.
Gina taste
Yep,
smell on her.
Chantilly,
Like she
any
bathed
one
in
of
it before she went out. Oh, my goodness. I just couldn't do it. She had a Christmas tree, what do you call it, earring on. I said, I got to get out of this shit. I was just trying to be nice. You know what I
You
mean?
always do that, and then he ends up sleeping with them, but it's okay.
Oh, shut up.
He
I do
dances with
not.
all the old ladies. He goes, I like to make them feel good. He goes, I like younger girls, but then he dances with the old ladies, and then he takes them home.
Oh,
guy.
you're speaking for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to speak for me.
Yeah.
Now,
It's true. I've
if
seen
I
it.
spoke
I'm a
for him,
witness.
he'd quit the show.
Elderly are coolest people there.
I
No,
love
oh
it.
yeah, I love that.
They,
Lot
I
to
listen.
share.
I got a guy
lot.
up the hill over here. He's 100 years old. He just passed away. Sorry about that, Lou. And he used telling me about World War II when he was in it. Unbelievable stuff that he used to tell me. He brought all his books, his scrapbooks from Greece was over there. When trauma was over there, trying to come through Northern Africa. You want to hear the stories, this guy. It's just people
Plus
that are
the rains
older
in
know
Africa.
so much
They're
stuff.
well educated.
Very well educated.
A lot to share.
History.
A lot of stories.
See, when colleges and grade schools throughout the
Bless
history
the
books,
rains in
this is what
Africa.
happened to the country.
Yep, that's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
So anyhow,
Close the
Jerry,
school
sorry to
'cause it's
interrupt
20
you.
degrees. They close the school because of little rain.
Yeah,
You know,
I used to walk 6 feet. My father used to make
Oh,
me walk
gosh.
up the hill to school.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
my father be like, where the school is? It's not a long walk. It took me 40 minutes to get to school, but everybody goes,
Absolutely.
no, it didn't.
Is this
I
a
go,
segue
"You
into
know
a
what?
joke?
No, but it's
Into
just
a what?
A joke. It
The
could be.
kids now can't even. They got to get on a bus and they're going from
No, they
here to a
don't.
quarter of a mile.
They don't do that. They stay home and play
stay at
computer
home,
games
yeah.
with all their friends that
Yeah.
are 20 and 25
Kids-
years old in the basement.
kids get
And
off
that's
the
why they
phone.
like Bernie, people.
That's right. Kids, get off the phone, get off the games, go out and play.
Leave your mother
interact
alone.
with your family.
That's
have
right.
a good time.
Have a great
good
life.
time with your friends. Enjoy life.
Exactly.
You're not going to sit behind a phone. It ain't going to get you anything.
Nope.
Especially you.
No, you're right. You're right, Jerry. I'm
just
glad you
listening.
said that and you caught up on this. Jerry. Now you're paying attention.
Now I'm not the co-host anymore. Get him out of here. He's like having you on the show.
Bernie
Yeah.
2020.
Oh, there we go.
2020.
Feel the burn. Yeah, all right.
All right. Anyway. Oh Jesus, I'm fucking buzzed. It's
No.
early. This is early Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Can you believe it,
What?
people?
Now
I
I
ate a
have
couple
to-
of donuts.
Now I have to like be a person for the rest of the day. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, that don't.
That's not working.
That won't work. But anyway,
Thanks for having me on.
That's-
You guys
that's what I was
rock.
gonna
Whenever
do.
you want me back, let me know. I'll
Wait,
come
when you
on.
ever want to, if you're in the area, you want to come in, just give us a holler. We'll set it up.
Who's in the
fly,
area?
when you fly back to LA, we'll pay for the flight. Don't worry
Yeah, I don't think you will. You're already
about
on
it.
the
Bernie
flight.
will pay for the flight.
Oh yeah, Bernie will pay. Yeah.
Well, he's got the Bernie wings there. What do you call it, Bernie?
Anyway, Nancy, thanks for sponsoring this
Nancy,
episode.
thank you
I mean,
because I have all the
Thank you,
respect
Nancy.
for you now.
We love you behind the president. We're glad you are behind the president. And don't bend them over.
That's right.
Well, maybe bend them over.
Thank
But anyhow, people.
Thank you, President Trump.
Jerry
You rock.
Caruso.
Thank you, boys. You guys.
Thank you very
rock.
much for
Thanks,
being
What
on.
an enjoyable
It's
thing.
great seeing you again.
It was okay. You guys.
I
rock.
see you, people.
Good night. God bless and support comedy.
To the next, exactly. Support comedy.
And,
Laugh your life away.
in
It's
North
beautiful.
Korea. In North Korea.
Et puis j'ai travaillé avec mes
J'ai travaillé.
You hate classic rock. You don't know what boxing is, and you're a socialist.
camera guy.
Oh, sorry.